Hello, my name is Carrie Bixby and welcome to Intro to Stats. I'd like to take a few moments to go over some things about the course before the semester gets started. First, you need to read everything in the simple syllabus. It goes over each component of the course, how each component is weighed, and how your overall grade will be assessed. It also has descriptions of each component, what has a late penalty option and what doesn't. It goes over the proctored midterm and the proctored final and what you need to do in Hawks. After you read that simple syllabus, you'll need to initial and sign a course agreement, and you will submit that through the assignment itself. All Canvas assignments and Canvas quizzes will be done through Canvas, not Hawks. The rest of the material, the lessons, which you can think of as homework, the chapter tests, the proctored midterm, and the proctored final exam will be done through Hawks. Okay, so after reading this simple syllabus, please initial and sign our course agreement. You will upload it here and then click on Submit. Please don't submit Canvas assignments through email. I need them submitted through the assignment itself. If you are a Mac user, I cannot open Pages, so you will need to submit the Canvas assignments as JPEGs, PDF, or Word documents. Going back to Canvas, again, we will have stuff that you need to work on in Hawks, and also you'll have stuff that you submit through Canvas, the Canvas assignments and quizzes. The scores for these will be recorded in Hawks. While I sync grades or scores from Hawks into Canvas, I don't use the Canvas gradebook. So if you have any questions regarding your grade in the class, please refer to the Hawks gradebook. So going over to Hawks, you'll see that at the top of the screen, grades. That's where you can go to see how you're doing in the course. All right, quickly going back to Canvas, I forgot to mention that to access Hawks, you need to use this Hawks single sign-on. Again, everyone will have temporary access, but after I think the first week or two, you will be required to input the access code that you purchased from San Juan College. This is not an inclusive access course like some of our other courses are on campus. Inclusive access means that you pay for the book material or the learning management system material with your registration fee. This is not an inclusive access course, so that means you will have to purchase the access code either from Hawks directly or from the San Juan College bookstore. Okay, so after you click on the Hawks single sign-on, it will take you over to the dashboard, and the first thing is this to-do list. It has all of the material that you do in Hawks listed in order of due date. There are some bonus material options at the end of the course. They are actually open now, but you have all semester to work on bonus material if you want to. Bonus material is optional, meaning it's not mandatory. I get that question a lot, so I do need to mention bonus means bonus. You don't have to do it. There are 2 final exam bonus review assignments that you'll want to take a look at the end of the semester, but that's not something to worry about at this point in time. All right, so if you happen to be in Math 1351, the co-requisite material, meaning the prerequisite algebra material is embedded in the course, you will see some extra lessons and extra algebra review tests in your to-do list. Please take the time to read the simple syllabus for your course that explains in detail how the prerequisite algebra material is included in your overall grade. All right, so looking at each lesson can be thought of as homework. And when you're in a lesson, you'll see that there are 3 components. There's learn, practice, and certify. Learn is, you can think of as the e-text. It has screenshots from the textbook, and it also has publisher videos, and it has my embedded videos. The TI-84 is required for this course, and I have embedded lots of videos that go over the calculator usage, and also lots of videos of me working out problems by hand. So please take the time to go through the Learn screens. Too many times I see that students will jump right to the Certify set of questions without going to Learn. And they'll struggle and send me an email, and I'll go into Hawks and I can see how much time everyone spends on each component. And oftentimes I have to email back and say that I see that you haven't spent any time in Learn. Please watch the videos, read the material. All right, so when you're in Learn, again, you'll see screenshots from the text. You'll have publisher videos. If you want to expand that, you click on Page, and that will expand that screen. If you click on Page again, if there is some content that I've embedded, you'll see that there. Click again, and the screen will be going back to a split screen. All right, so as I said, I have embedded lots of videos into the course. So please take the time to watch these. You can think of this as lecture time. If we were meeting face-to-face, these videos that I have done would be pretty much what we would be going over in class. Again, some of the videos are me doing stuff by hand, and the other, most of the videos are also me doing stuff on the TI-84. If you are a local student and you don't want to purchase the TI-84, or you have some financial issues, the library has some TI-84s available for loan. But again, the TI-84 is required for this course. It's what you will be able to use on the proctored midterm and proctored final. So it would definitely be advantageous for you to get a hold of a TI-84. The proctored midterm and the proctored final, I just want to mention those quickly. You will need to schedule those through Smarter Proctoring. Virtual proctoring will no longer be allowed. So you will either go to the San Juan College Testing Center for the midterm and the final, or you will need to find a testing center and schedule it through Smarter Proctoring. All right, going back to Hawks. After you go through the Learn screens, you will do a set of practice problems. The practice problems are the same as the Certify problems, but with different numeric values. So the practice problems and the Certify problems will have either numeric answers or multiple choice answers, just depending on the problem. If you need to input a fraction or something raised to a power, you can click on Keypad and it opens up the template, the calculator template. It also has some Greek letters here that we might need later in the semester. Also later in the semester, we will be using probability tables. You can access those here. There's also a PDF of the most important tables in Canvas that I've uploaded in case you haven't purchased the hard copy of the text. You can print the formulas and tables from the text from this PDF. The hard copy of the text is not required for the course because the e-text is embedded in Learn, but you are welcome to purchase the e-text or the hard copy of the text if you like. All right, so after you go through the practice problems, and if you've done enough, the software will indicate that you are ready for Certify. The Certify problems are what you do the Certify problems are what you do for credit. And each Certify section has a mastery level. Once you hit that mastery level, then you will get full credit for that section. If you go to Certify and you're not ready and you struggle, the software will tell you to go back to practice and work on some more problems. All right, a few other things. Your chapter tests can be done at home. Those aren't proctored, but they are timed. There are no extensions on those. And again, please read through the simple syllabus for detailed descriptions for every component of the course. I hope everyone has a great semester, and good luck.